We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, John Lester's done just about everything in the game of baseball. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. Has mixed in the cutter. His changeup has gotten better. The only knock on John Lester, not a real good fielding pitcher. He holds base runners on really well, but he's not really good at fielding bunts and throwing the ball around the diamond.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Happ going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ moves over, 2 down.
Batting third.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael Saunders. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A solid start to this one for John Lester. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Michael Wacha will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Mercer calls for it. 1 out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Wacha. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is where you find out what you're made of right here, right? They've been losing a lot lately, find themselves at 500 after being a few games over that. This is where you have to grab yourself and find a way to battle and get it back on the rails.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman,
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bryant on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Josh Bell the next to hit. His past history against John Lester, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting second baseman, Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. His career line against Waka, he's gone 2 for 8. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Contreras on at first, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Saunders is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
Here's Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, pitcher, John Lester.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Luplo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here on the north side at Wrigley Field as we get a look at Cloudgate, or the Bean as it's commonly referred to. In now, Ryan Lavarnway. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a high pop-up. Russell is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Line hard toward right center. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Standing in now, Michael Wacha. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Russell over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Addison Russell hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Waka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luplo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
This is popped up. Lester will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 12, Michael Saunders.
So 1 away in the inning now for Michael Saunders. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off the 4th inning, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Waka looks in. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Lester ready. The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Out in front of it, strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now Lester's 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. In now, Ryan Lavarnway. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Almora is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit toward the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Into the box, Michael Walker. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, left fielder.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Jordan Luplow, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Luplow has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Third home run for him on the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, John Lester.
John Lester.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's Addison Russell. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo home run for Addison Russell. Third home run for him on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Tapped up the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. High pop-up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Freese.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Waiting on it is Almora.
And the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
In there, the base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco, still ranging back. Off the LED board and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Hero. Both flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Check swing here and a little looper. And this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ian Happ goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Javier Baez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Waka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is Saunders. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
In now, Ryan Lavarnway. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Left side. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Lays off 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates,
Josh Harrison come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 5, John Harrison.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 45, Michael Mlb.
Striding in once again, John Lester. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Feliz has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Russell.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Addison Russell comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Russell behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Albert Almora. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Poor D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Almora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Lavarnway is there. And that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. And it remains 5-2. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Jordan Luplow will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Contreras.
Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Wilson. Up next for the Pirates.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Hayward shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Michael Saunders now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Howe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bucks draw a bit closer on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 3. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, So he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now the 2-0 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Luplow ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 15, Brandon Morrow. Now playing left field and batting in the 8th spot, number 18.
Here's David Freese to stand in. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's a .333 hitter.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Morrow, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round or in the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh, 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So he sets him down swinging. Jordy Mercer goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Count still at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Flying towards center field. Almora is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-3 the final score today. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Lester earns his 8th victory of the season. Brandon Morrow earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.